I go pay for your kolo kolo treatment. Iyabo Ojo blows hot as she starts another round of saga with Kemi Olunloyo, the investigative journalist. Hello everyone, you're so much welcome. The gbas that is always coming up between Iyabo Ojo and Kemi Olunloyo is back again. They are constantly at each other's throats, and some points they will seem that they've made up, with the last one being the gbas about this justice for Mohbad, and when Kemi Olunloyo started calling out and dragging Iyabo Ojo's children, and that was when Iyabo Ojo lost her cool and came for Kemi. And Kemi sent a voice note which was shared on social media where she was apologetic and begging Iyabo that she didn't mean that and everything and everything. And we think that the wahala could just get full stop from that point. But it never always does. Because there will always be something that will just come up again and we end up starting with this buhaha again. This time around, Kemi Olunloyo alleged that a billionaire who lost his life while doing liposuction gave Iyabo Ojo a huge sum of money and everything to keep some secrets and all of that. And the question is, Auntie Kem, why do you like always stirring issues? Why do you like always bringing up things? We know that you don't forget things, and we know that you have many things you're dealing with in your head, which nobody can make fun of you for, right? But why can't you just find peace? Because the truth of the matter be say, this person where you dey drag, you no get Iyabo's energy. Because in this life, anything where you want to do, you go look at the energy level of that person. Say, can my energy match this person? Because at the end of the day, Auntie Kemi, you are always the one that will come back and start crying and weeping and begging and all of that, and you now be playing the victim. If you are ready to call somebody out, call with your full chest and get ready for the whole thing when it hits you on the head. But Kemi will get to a particular point, and before we know it, she will do begging, and the whole thing will be like, you know. So, what exactly again? And when would these two people find peace? Kemi Olunloyo is known as somebody who always choose to say whatever she wants to say, just like everybody else on social media. But she's not always been in the good space of public. She tried to make a comeback some time ago when she begged this lover that say na hunger they make am do some things wey she dey do, and because there's no money, she's a self-sponsored investigative journalist and all of that and this lover asked people to go and follow her back, follow her back, and people followed her thinking that she has had a rebirth. But all of a sudden she don't start again, that in fact this lover again don't drag her, and we are like, Auntie Kemi, stay one place. Why are you always controversial without having the chest to receive the controversy when it comes at you? Why don't you let some things go? Because the truth is, there's nobody where nobody no vex for this life, or people will always vex you. But if you are known to be like, when you start your wahala, your button go day up and you be the one playing the victim, you just ignore some. One of the reasons why people can't forgive her is the case of Davido, when she was hitting on Davido back to back when Davido lost Ifeanyi at that time, and people were like, Madam Kemi, you're old enough. Davido is in the league of your sons. Ifeanyi, who passed on, is in the league of your grandchildren. So why are you hitting somebody who is already down, who is mourning a beloved son? So all those kind of things did not make her popular anymore, so to speak. And even to a point that the thing it carry just plenty, because sometimes I go just say, Auntie Kemi, make you overlook some things. Don't be everything you go to do ta on social media. You don't get the energy where these young energetic people have. You're not a young woman, you're in your 60s, for crying out loud. And like you said, age is telling on you. Old age is meant to be a peaceful age, but the truth of the matter be say, if you be only jogmo person before you even get to old age, and you can't get to old age, you can't still be only jogmo or more. Now a lone life you go do, now lonely life that person go do, because all the people that are supposed to stay around you and everything, you don't use vex, You don't use too much talk. You don't use lack of diplomacy in addressing issues to chase them away. And that's why you find some elderly people, some, not all, that are very lonely. Let's take a bit of what she posted on Twitter. Iyabo, my PTSD is at 60% recovery. Abro lo jẹ́ mi. Your PA set you up, giving me a fake news tip about you, which I started investigating. Remember Toyin wrote the 8-page letter paying your PA to give it to the journalist who is good at calling out men of God. Gbemini Adegbola and all your childhood cats fighting cost me my business, N10M Africa, and 6 months of my life arrested 3 times. My hashtag da 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 was caused by these executions. Then to the Coco, Kemi 2017. This is what happened in 2017 that she's still referring to. How billionaire Kennedy Coco, who died in a botched liposuction, paid Iyabo Ojo 10 million to keep me in prison, arresting me thrice by shielding her from court. Iyabo never showed up to court, and late Kennedy. Then she just continued on, talking about how assistant pastor at Salvation Ministries persecuted her, was BMS. This story, now 2017, where the thing really happened at that time. So the question is, why is Kemi bringing this up again? She alleged that when Iyabo was supposed to come to court, she was said to be filming was on set of filming in Australia. Somebody who hasn't been in a movie for a decade in 2017. So each time they said that the federal and magistrate court judge adjourned the case another 4 weeks, meaning that she was taken back to the prison cell and stayed longer in Port Harcourt maximum prison. So my people, if you know Madam Kemi, her talk is always long. Yes, she knows how to express herself. She's very articulate. But sometimes we don't understand where she's coming from, What happened in that Biyomi's case, like I said, now old gist. And why she's bringing it up now, we don't know. Well, she's hurting. We cannot say her hurt is not valid, because anybody will carry hurt for body has the right to say it out. But the truth is, if you want bring your case out, be sure say the public where you want bring your case to, they go hear you out. Because like I said, a lot of people have really lost interest in Kemi's manner of journalism because of this angle where she always stand. No empathy, no, I know professionalism, but professionalism doesn't mean you don't have a human face. From the case of Oromoni to so many other cases, Ifeanyi and Davido, the thing too much. It's just like when an incident happened and somebody is a victim, Kemi always finds a way to just rub it into the person, and it's not fair. So when she is crying out on things that are done to her, people don't even bat an eyelid. And that's how life is. You can't give out toxicity and expect people to give you rub. It's not possible. You can't keep pressing on people's wounds and injuries and expect them to pamper you when you have your own injury. It doesn't work like that. And the truth is, when that thing happened, she was of course in prison. She narrated everything that happened to her. Then she later came out. Then and Iyabo made up. I think they said sorry to each other and they moved on. But apparently Iyabo's PA that was alleged to have done the papa gave the wrong information. People said that it is not Ibiyome that Iyabo was involved with, that it was Apostle Susu that is always talked about. So you see, say you won't call Apostle Susu, they call Pastor Ibiyome. Why that one no will get upset, losing cool? So before do investigative journalism, even if you want to report something where you hear, you for put allege. No be to say I'm as if say you did there when Iyabo and the pastor were doing shoo. Apart from that, what in investigative journalism has to do with 2 adults doing genitalia meet and greet? So it's just what it is. So if you carry the cross of being the puppet of doom in a matter where no concern you, of course you go to court. You can't lie against the one pastor who don't know anything about something. I can't take say that one go cross a leg with the way Kemi will be talking as if she was there. And as you see in what I showed you, the PA gave her wrong information and the wrong name of pastor. What would have covered her if she had reported that incident saying reportedly or allegedly? There's no way you will report a case and say reportedly and allegedly and you still be sued for it, because as small as those words are, they are coverings. But the way Kemi was coming out at that time, giving Iyabo pa 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 pa, you were there, you did this, you bang am, you knock am, you shaking it, something we know they for face, where you know no happen for your face, and the person will give you gist now, fake gist to give, and you are still alleging that you're an investigative journalism. Nobody knows it all. And if you're really a trained journalist, you know that when you want to report a case that you're not very sure of, you should allege it or say reportedly. Kemi, you see, say wisdom now, no day for one person side. You just have to be open to learn from here, from there, and use common sense to report anything you want to report. So I don't know, as the Twitter was on fire, everybody was doing bag. Who go win? We don't know. Who no go win? We don't know. But you know, say both of them, Kemi cannot stand Iyabo's energy. That's the truth of the matter. And Kemi Olunloyo is not enjoying so much followership from members of the public that she's now crying out to help her. I just hope she's able to calm down, relax, as a mature mind, and pick her battles. My opinion. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.